Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where we spill tea left, right, and everywhere in between. Today's video is going to be about Trisha Paytas and her recent decline in views, subscribers, and revenue. There is so much to get into. But before we get into it, today's video is sponsored by Casetify. Casetify is one of the world's fastest growing tech and accessories brand, and look at what they sent me. They sent me 4 phone cases. Literally look at the packaging. It's so bougie. There's so much that I like about Casetify, but one of the things that I really like is that they're so sustainable and eco-friendly. Their cases are actually made out of 65% recyclable or plant-based products, and their packaging is 100% recyclable, and even their ink is soy-based. Who even knew that was a thing? And here are the cases I got. So there's 2 different types of cases that I got. There's the Impact and the Ultra Impact. The Impact cases protect your phone against a 6.6 foot drop. The Ultra Impact cases protect your phone against a 9.8 foot drop. The cases also do have wireless charging support, so if you're worried about that, don't be. This one I got for my sister's birthday. I think it's so pretty. It's the Ultra Impact case because she be dropping her phone a lot. You can get a fully customizable phone case with like your own text on it, or you can choose one of the prints that they already have. This is one. See, it was protected against the drop. This is one of the customizable ones. It's a fucking boarding pass for a first class ticket. How cute is that? It has my name and everything on it. This one's also one of the customizable ones. It says blessed on it. I chose that myself. And then I got this one for my boyfriend. Okay guys, now I'm going to do a drop test to show y'all that this works. Okay, so I was going to be living my life walking like I would be walking, and then oh no, I dropped my phone. What happened? It's okay, fear not. I've got Casetify. Literally nothing happened. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Make sure you guys go to casetify.com/hottea for 15% off your entire order. On to the video. Alright, so I'm sure we all know that for the past couple of months, Trisha Paytas' views have been on a decline. For someone with around 5 million subscribers, a healthy channel would average at least 200 to 300,000 views per video, whereas Trisha is only getting around like 70 to 80,000. Now, don't get me wrong, she's doing just fine. She got 3 million views in the past 30 days alone, which, considering an average CPM of $20, that means she's made over $33,000 in AdSense alone. And that's not even taking into account what she claims to be her main source of income, which is OnlyFans. I'm not exactly sure here how her OnlyFans is doing nowadays, but I'm guessing if she's not doing the same thing that she was doing at the height of her OnlyFans career now due to being in a more serious relationship, then the majority of the people who had subscribed to her then are no longer sticking around. I'm curious to know actually what kind of content she's posting on there now, so let me know if you'd be interested in an updated OnlyFans reaction video in the comments down below. But obviously, income-wise, she's still doing better obviously than the majority of us right now. She has her AdSense, OnlyFans, probably royalties from frenemies. She's making good money. But what should be of a particular concern for Trisha is, number one, the general trend of the income from each individual stream, because none of them are true passive income streams, and all of them are generally declining over time. And the second concern is her spending habits and lifestyle inflation. She now owns a home and has fixed expenses that are more in line with the income that she's making right now, or maybe even a year ago, whereas her income is on a decline. And then there's also the fact that Trisha's subscriber count has dropped to below 5 million for the first time in a while. This one doesn't really stand out to me as much as the other things I mentioned, because the majority of her followers are ghost followers anyway nowadays. I'd personally rather have a lower subscriber count and a higher view to subscriber ratio, because that signals to the YouTube algorithm that you are posting high quality content that your followers would actually be interested in watching. So YouTube is more likely to recommend content to new audiences as well, because think about it, if your own subscribers don't want to click on a video, why would strangers who've never even heard of this person want to click on that exact video? So yeah, all this to say that Trisha's drop in subscriber count isn't really the worst thing in the world, considering the fact that it's following a previous drop in views. But what is the reason for all of this? One factor contributing to all of this can simply be the decline of Trisha Paytas' relevancy. For over 15 years, Trisha has been able to remain somewhat relevant on the internet by either trolling, creating drama, or breaking down on camera. Every time she strays away from doing so, people just simply stop talking about her. Really, the only thing keeping her any relevant right now are just us tea channels, but even I'm noticing a drop in views on Trisha-related content. And okay, so a couple of days ago, Trisha did an hour-long YouTube live stream on her main channel called Destination Wedding versus Local Wedding. In this video, it appears as though Trisha may have regrets about doing the LA wedding. She says obviously she loves that everyone could come to that one because not everybody in their families could travel abroad, but it was just very, very expensive for what they got.
Obviously, our wedding got to be a lot more expensive than we budgeted and we talked about. So here's some things I kind of regret financially. Well, also just in general, just the aesthetics of it. Or I would not do expensive wedding invitations. I said this on my TikTok today, but so ridiculously expensive. I actually had a video filmed about it and I never posted it because it just gave me a sick feeling to have spent that much money. I didn't even say how much they were in the video. I just was like, and then they just weren't how we wanted.
She also said that only 30% of what was expected went right during that one wedding. Also guys, I died while watching this live stream because she would literally read a question, then go on to fucking chew and drink and make all these fucking noises for 2 minutes before answering the question. Like, girl, get it together. This was literally me reacting to the video.
Make this noise! I literally despise eating noises. You can talk and you can stop chewing.
More people make the effort if it's local.
It makes me so violently angry. This doesn't say mukbang fucking title. Don't do mukbang.
Oh my god, he's so fucking adorable. At some point, she pretty much says Moses took out loans to pay for the weddings. Can you believe her? Listen, there's nothing wrong with regular old Joes taking out loans to kickstart their lives. To each their own. But Trisha Paytas is someone who's making 6 figures a month at some point from just OnlyFans. How could someone be so insanely irresponsible with their money to now be in a position like this? It's just beyond me. Let's take a look at Def Noodles addressing this.
And in a recent live stream, Trisha addressed rumors that they went into debt in order to pay for their wedding.
So we're not in debt. We just are literally, well, no. We're not in debt. We're spending more than we budget things, and that was not in our budget. So we're not like in debt because of it.
Oh, so they're just running a deficit. So they're good as long as they don't keep running the deficit. I don't know, folks. I said it. I'm not good at math.
It put us in some debt. I'm not going to lie.
So when you said you were running a deficit, you were lying, but now you're not lying because you said you were in debt. I don't know, folks.
I will say that I don't think by we're in debt, she means she actually has a negative net worth. I think they just went over budget on their wedding expenses, and maybe there were other factors that led them to taking out a loan, such as maybe scoring a low interest rate, or maybe Moses wanted to contribute to his share of the wedding himself and not be a little leech off of Trisha, so he took out a loan. I don't know, I'm just throwing out some ideas here. There's also the fact that taking out huge loans against your assets are literally how some billionaires evade their taxes. So like, we can't really say Trisha is going broke just from the very fact that she took out a loan for her wedding, you know? There are a bunch of other signs that Trisha may be struggling a little bit financially though. She apparently is selling her cars, maybe expensive purses online. But what's even crazier is that in the same live stream, Trisha brings up how she's going on this lavish honeymoon the week after. A vacation that she has previously said on Frenemies that probably costs like $50,000 a day or something stupid like that.
We're also going to the Maldives at a hotel that's $50,000 per night.
For your honeymoon?
Yeah, it's like a 7-day trip.
Is that the one that's like
underwater?
Oh, that's sick.
It's gonna be so sick! I'm so excited.
She also just posted this video on her YouTube channel called I flew the $21,000 first class Emirates ticket. I'm just confusion. But what's funny is that one person said she left him in economy. Another user said she's def selling the Rolls Royce after this. However, one user said, so often airlines, including Emirates, will gift or discount seats/upgrades to YouTubers and influencers in exchange for posts and mentions. I'm getting that vibe from this post. While I know Trisha is controversial, that often doesn't matter. I've seen straight up scumbags get free things from companies that should have known better. So I'm wondering if that's what's happening, but who knows? I don't see that as terribly unlikely, to be honest with you guys. There's also the fact that she got her mom and her sister like $8,000 Cartier rings as her bachelorette party gift favors.
Oh, can you show your ring? Yeah, this is my ring that Trisha got. Don't look at my nails. My nails are coming off finally from the wedding. This is the ring that Trisha gave Callie and I for a circle of love. for us girls, for our family, for always. And yeah, we wore them at the wedding. And it's the really only nice ring I have anymore. So these were from Cartier. We made a day of it. It was really nice. And I always felt close to my girls.
Everything about this human being is such a confusing thing to me. Like, someone needs to take away her credit card, but also, like, same. Also, while we're on the topic of Trisha Paytas' mom, she posted a live stream recently called Catching Up With You Guys on YouTube, and I don't know, she's kind of behaving a little bit weird. Obviously, the clip where she's showing the rings is from this clip, and that was kind of like a more normal one, but there's some other clips in there where she kind of like seems to be drunk. I'm not sure. She at some point calls Nikocado Avocado very intelligent and supports him 100%. That's the weirdest thing to me because, like, first of all, didn't Nikocado and Trisha have their own beef a couple of years back? Like, don't you want to be supporting your own daughter? But the reason why I think she even brought up Nikocado Avocado is because he canceled on Ethan Klein for going on his podcast, and obviously Trisha's mom being Trisha's mom, she's supporting anybody who's anti-Ethan. So here's that clip.
I want to do a shout out. I have always liked this YouTuber. I just want to say a shout out to you, Nikocado Avocado. You are the most intelligent person. People don't realize that, but you are smart. You are in the know. I just want to just say, this is all I'm going to say. You always do the right thing. You're a very good entrepreneur. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm just going to say, you always make the right decisions. And I love you.
Wasn't that just the most odd thing ever? Like, you always make the right decisions? What do you mean? You love him? I'm confused. And then there's just like a bunch of other clips where she's talking about the haters, but it's also like, I really don't mean to be ageist, but you're like 60 years old. You have no business talking about the haters, you know? Like, at this point, the haters shouldn't really be bothering you. Maybe that's just me.
Also, Wilhelmina, you can really leave my life because I'm not going to validate you or what you say. You are not to be on my channel. So find somebody who finds you amusing because I don't. Just saying. Just saying right now, all you haters, you need to get off my channel because I don't get an F about any of what you guys say. And if you're under 18, shame on your parents for letting you even be on the internet.
Isn't that ironic coming from the woman who raised the Trisha Paytas herself? Also, you were like absent for half of your children's upbringing. I don't think you're one to shame other people for their parenting.
You guys aren't funny. You're trolls.
Again, isn't it ironic that she talks about trolls when her daughter is the Trisha Paytas herself? But no, it's okay when it's your daughter because she's buying you $8,000 Cartier rings every year, but you're not ready for that conversation.
You need to find something positive to do in your life.
It really just sounds like she's echoing the recent Trisha Paytas quotes of like positivity and this like fake happiness that she's trying to show.
I get it. You don't have a life, so you think you're being cute, but it's not cute.
Yes, a nearly 60-year-old woman telling children that they don't have lives.
You're embarrassing yourselves. That's all I'm going to say. You're just really embarrassing yourselves.
The irony. And lastly, on Trisha News, Tim Dillon went on Tana Mongeau's podcast and brought up that he's a Frenemies fan, while Tana Mongeau and her co-host were like gushing over how much they love Trisha.
The show that she had with Ethan Klein, Frenemies, I watched every episode.
So did I.
When
So
they used to dress
hysterical.
up. And it was the funniest thing ever.
What are your thoughts on Trisha Paytas?
I don't know much about her. I mean,
do you think that Trisha is intentional in the way that she's chaotic? Or do you
so
think
that's
that
what, if I don't know someone, I can't ever know that. It's a whirlwind of entertainment and spectacle. And she
Right.
does it. I think that she's kind of mastered that. Again, I've never met her. I don't know.
A lot of people were unhappy about this, as one user commented. These takes on Trisha are so dangerous because they paint her as a shock jock and not the abusive, dangerous, and toxic person she truly is. And yes, that was it for today's video on Trisha. Let me know if you would be interested in an updated OnlyFans reaction video. Also, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel. I post new videos every single day. And for now, I'm going to leave you guys with this video to get Trisha Paytas' financial situation out of your head. Bye-bye.
Bye.